Yes, YouTube, Danester, back. Something a little bit different for the channel. Well, not different, it's a little bit retro. Because it's not a stream. It's not a response video. It's, I want to say pickups, but a lot of it are gifts. Kind gifts from people in the YouTube community. There's one purchase that I've made myself, and I want to do a couple of shout outs. So I thought I'd do this video as I say, kind generosity from everyone in the community. Let me just hide them at that 83 there, because that's not fucking here anymore. Thank you all who have been watching the streams, who have been massively supportive of it. I hope you're all enjoying it. It's definitely something I'm going to continue to do once lockdown's finished. Probably not every night, in fact definitely not every night. Some people have said once a week. What I may do is do my own breakaway stream that's just me on my own, but I'd like to get involved in a couple of projects, obviously in talks with other people of stuff to do. So that's definitely something in the future, but I don't want to go away from what the main channel was, which is pickups and me talking about games and doing video responses. That will always be here on the channel. I've recently purchased today, if some of you just watched the stream, I've done Xbox Gamer Pass is £1 for this month, so I've bought that so I can play Streets of Rage 4, which I'm really enjoying. Love the music, love the graphics and the gameplay and the response. Only little niggle is that I think is a bit unfair is when you're fighting the bosses, if you get the first hit in, it doesn't break down their attack, which is kind of what a beat 'em up should be. If you're good, you get the first hit in, you should break down their attack. But that's a minor fault, and I am playing it on normal. I'm not playing the easy mode. I'm going the normal route. So anyway, you've heard me babble enough, and fucking I'll probably be telling you all this again in the stream tonight. So first of all, we'll go with my only purchase that I bought myself. This was off eBay, and it's another World vinyl. I mean, it's not one of the data discs or anything like that. It's not expensive. I think I paid £10 at the most. I'm about to sneeze. No, I'm not. But it's a nice grey vinyl. I have played it, to be honest. I've put it on my record player up there. So I'm trying to let me. There we go. If I put the back on there, you should be able to see who done it and the playlist. Let's say I think I paid less than £10 for this. So I've just done a Lee. You've been fucking gamed, and the fucking disc, the vinyl record has rolled out, not damaged. So yeah, so that's the only purchase I've had. Really early on in lockdown, a couple of YouTubers who I've known for a while got in contact with me and said, look, I've got a couple of gifts. If you want them, you can have them. The first one being was Jay Cybersnake7, which I knew about this. He picked up a Vectrex a few weeks after me, and he bought a bundle, and I think it came with a double, so he kindly gifted me. Clean sweep. There's my fucking... There we go. It's a bit like a Pac-Man clone, but you can only collect so many. You like a vacuum, and then you have to go and empty. Real fun game. Massively been enjoying that. So yeah, thanks Jay Cybersnake. He's becoming one of my travel buddies when we go to the events, so massively appreciate that. And whenever I've bought any Famicom stuff off him, he's always done me a good deal, so that's massively appreciated. Now the second gift is a game for the Vectrex, and it's a game off a fellow YouTuber who, once he heard I got a Vectrex, he had 2 of these, and he said that I could have one, and massively appreciated, because, you know, I don't ever expect anyone to gift me anything, and, like, you know, it is always nice to receive gifts from someone, especially when it's going to be something like, well, anything that's gifted is always going in my collection. I'll never ever resell anything. In fact, if I was to decide to give up collecting, I would gift these things back, or I would gift them on. But it's for the Vectrex, and it's 72 games, multi-cart version 2, which looks like this. I have got some of the UV overlays, but I'm waiting till this all blows over, because I'm hopefully going to... let me try and get that so you can just see it. It's just a card, really, nothing spectacular. So I can get one of the UV lights to get that hooked up. Basically, this has got all the original releases, some hacks, some homebrews, some demos, and literally it just goes in the side of the Vectrex. It doesn't stick out far. I would like to, if anybody knows of anyone who's 3D printing the cases for these, I'd like to get a hold of two, one for myself and one to give to Ant Harper. That would be great. So again, Ant, thank you very much, man. You're always very kind to myself and the channel, and massively appreciate that. And I have been obviously playing that and putting some hours in. So now getting on to my third gift. It's I mentioned on one of my streams I was after a particular, I didn't even say I was after, I just said I hadn't got this item, therefore I couldn't play the game how I used to as a kid. And the item was the fishing rod for the Sega Dreamcast, because I used to like playing Sega Bass Challenge. And I actually half saw it in the comments that Shaun, HoraitoVanBasten, said he had one, and they kindly gifted me. But then I saw other people replying saying they wanted it, so I just assumed some sort of deal had been done. But that evening I think it's when I set up the Discord chat for us all, which I'll put a link to the Discord chat in the description, and I might put it across the bottom here, saying, did you see my message? I've got one of those fishing rods. And I was like, yeah, how much do you want for it? And Shaun says, look man, I'm really appreciating what you do with the streams. I'd like to gift it you. And I offered to pay for the postage, but what I've found out is Shaun is clearly a gent within the community. And he said to me, he said, I'll send you this package and a few other bits, which I was like, okay, you don't have to, like, I'm more than happy with the rod. To which point I will show you the package that Shaun sent me. Let me just hide my address, because I don't, you know, I know you all love me lately, so I don't want you all flooding me with gifts. So for a start, he put Danester 83. I just want to move that. Then he decided to turn the Amazon logo into a huge penis, and then he just wrote, apologies for the delay, just a few bits as a thank you, which Shaun massively appreciated, and thank you so much. And he's clearly been watching my stuff to pick up a few hints of the extra stuff that he put in, which is massively appreciated. But first off, I'll show you the rod. This is actually the official Dreamcast rod, which is the one that I had wasn't the official one. It was like it had some orange on it somewhere, I vaguely remember. But thank you, Shaun, man. I am going to fire this up the weekend and play some Bass Challenge. A little smile has come up on my face. I keep doing this. I want to play Sega Bass Challenge. So first of all, thank you so much for that. But these extra bits that he's added, I don't know what to say. Like, you know, thank you very much. Other than that, massively appreciated. This one puzzled me for a bit, and then I realised somewhere in my stream I'd shown an Xbox 360 game and I got a cracked case. So obviously Shaun's took note of that and put me a case in. So thanks, Shaun. That's Big Game Al sending me a message on Facebook, which I'll check out. Now he's probably gone and started something here, because he's gifted me Space Harrier on the Japanese Sega Saturn. Now I've got no way currently of playing this, so either one or two things is going to happen. I'm going to end up getting my Saturn modded, which is probably a conversation to have with Simon Locke, unless I buy a Japanese one from Italy. That might be worth a gamble. Or I'm going to get me a Japanese Saturn so I can play it. So you've probably started a collection here. Space Harrier, I love this game anyway. Got it on the Mega Drive. I don't think I have it on the Master System, but used to love this game. It's obviously a classic. So again, thank you. You know, I wasn't expecting anything like that. This one's kind of puzzled me. I don't know if it's because I talked about Nickelodeon a bit on my stream. Danny Phantom Urban Jungle, Nintendo DS game. I have still got my DS. In fact, which one have I got? It's the 2DS XL, is it, or something like that? So looks like it's got a little bit of shooting elements to it. So it might be a little bit of a shooter, so I might enjoy that. So thanks again. But this last item, he's definitely watched my video where I picked my 90s selection, because I mentioned X-Men, and that was the cartoon I picked, and I mentioned who my favourite X-Men was, which was Rogue. So either he's listened to that and he's sent me these wonderful figures, which, you know, they're not cheap figures, they're not readily available. But he sent me Rogue versus Zangief. Now he's either done that because he knows I like Rogue, or he's taking the piss and think I look a little bit like Zangief with my hair and my beard. But either way, this is a very they're all very kind gifts, and you know, I never expect anything off anyone, and when I get gifts, it does mean a lot to me, and they will all have pride of place in this collection. And just thank you to anyone who gifts me anything on the channel. You know, I don't go out actively asking for anything, and I don't ever expect anything. But thank you, man. It's massively appreciated, and just again, thank you. I really don't know what else to say other than thanks. And next time I see you, any of you who've gifted me anything at an event, you're owed a beer or two. What I'm doing across here is, if any of you have got any business cards or like know of anyone with business, I'm gonna start fucking just sticking them on there. We've got Black Lighter, which is the UV overlays. We've got my mate Ant Harper, RetroGamesCollector. Games Central, they sell at the events. They're the guys in Boston. That's Trista Byte. She gave me a card at Milton Keynes. And then you've got Retro Revival Shop for the ZX Spectrum. He was at Retro Revival, and ZX Renew. So if I'm not doing it, fucking no one's giving me any money for it. I just want to advertise anyone who, you know, in the community who's selling anything, or you know, if it's gaming related, send me a little business card. I'll stick it somewhere on my display, and people can see it. So that's it for the pickups and the gifts. And again, thank you for everyone, and thank you for everyone who watches the stream and supports the stream. So I want to do a couple of little shout outs, because although I've been doing shout outs on the stream, and it's great to get people over the mark. I think we got Cine Steve over the 1,000. Fingers crossed we've got Pete Snestastic over the 5,000, and I think we got Dylan over the 150 as well. What I would say is, if you're not watching the streams live, please go back and, you know, have a look at these channels, check everyone out. They're all genuine people who I've had on. If you're not subscribed and you want to subscribe, please go and do it, because it's just a way of keeping the community together. But these two channels I want to shout out are both new. One is ClayGraphics. I believe he's been around in the comments a long time. He's been doing the Tuber High School challenges, but now he's got in front of the camera, even after 5 brandies, showing some pickups. I believe it was Mark Burnt Out Culture or Tutor UK who pointed out to me, you know, the thing we seem to be doing at the moment is, if we discover a new channel like Shmups Pilots N9, we're sharing them out and sending out that YouTube positive vibes to everyone. So yeah, I want to shout out ClayGraphics. Go and check him out. He's got a couple of pickups videos where he's in front of the camera, and he seems a genuine nice guy. And I think the second one is a VR response to Dave Retro Games Played Badly, or the first one is, I can't remember, but I've watched both videos, and he's a nice guy. And the second one, he's a good friend of mine. He was on the stream early doors. He's normally into sharing his videos on Facebook, but he's somehow uploaded his complete library within a day to YouTube. And it's Craig Turner, the organiser of Retro Revival, and his channel name is Yam Yam Retro Gaming. Now, Yam Yam is the name of someone from the Black Country like myself. We're called Yammers because we say you, yo, and yo-o do this and yo-o do that. That's how we talk. We're known as Yam Yams to the Brummies, as Brummies are known as Brummies to us. So yeah, check out Craig's channel. Lots of content uploaded. Also a bonus one. Fusion Magazines have started a channel where they've uploaded previous interviews of people like John Romero, the Oliver Twins and stuff like that when they've been at events. So that's a bonus one. They're the 3 shout outs. Go and check out all 3 channels if they're your cup of tea. I'm guessing if you're into your 8-bit micros and stuff, Craig Turner's channel and Fusion Magazine's channel will be up your street. Obviously Craig's doing a lot with the Spectrum next. Again, links will be in the description. Please go and check them out. Everyone stay safe, don't be stupid, and I'll probably see you on the stream. I don't know when I'm sending this video out, so there might be one tonight. I don't know.